Arcadian Vanguard presents The Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Sunday, June 16th, 2024. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin this Father's Day edition with WWE's Clash at the Castle, streamed live on Peacock and the WWE Network from the OVO Hydro Arena in Glasgow, Scotland. In the main event, Drew McIntyre lost in his attempt to win Damian Priest's World Heavyweight title in front of his hometown crowd. Priest defeated McIntyre in 20 minutes and 18 seconds, thanks in part to interference from CM Punk, who came down to the ring dressed as a referee, refused to count Priest down for a 3 count, then delivered a low blow to McIntyre.
Holy hell! CM Punk! Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk! He went low on McIntyre!
In the opening contest, Cody Rhodes retained the undisputed WWE Championship against AJ Styles in an I Quit match. The finish came at the 27-minute and 47-second mark when Styles said I quit after being threatened with the steel steps from Cody while handcuffed to the ring ropes. After the match, Cody was jumped by Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa, but Kevin Owens and Randy Orton made the save.
And Cody was able to do the... Oh, shoot. Whoa. Turn around, Cody. You got company. The Bloodline's Solo Sikoa. Oh, look out from behind! The rest of the Bloodline. Tonga Loa.
After a man who has just put himself through hell.
But what did Solo Sikoa say on SmackDown? That he was going to take care of the Cody Rhodes problem? And now the Bloodline with a problem of their own. Rhodes has backup. It's Owens and Orton.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, two other Scottish competitors, became the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, emerging victorious in a triple threat against former champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, as well as Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. Fire and Dawn captured the title when Dawn pinned Baszler in 12 minutes and 17 seconds. McIntyre was not the only Scottish native who came up short, as Piper Niven also failed to unseat Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship, losing the match in 13 minutes and 32 seconds. Sami Zayn also managed to hold on to his Intercontinental title as he pinned Chad Gable after a haluva kick at 22 minutes and 13 seconds. Otis and Maxine Dupree abandoned Gable at the end of the match. AEW presented the first anniversary episode of Collision last night on TNT, broadcast live from the Covelli Center in Youngstown, Ohio. In the main event, the House of Black defeated the Bang Bang Gang in a trios match to earn a shot at the AEW World Trios Championship. In a qualifier for the TNT Championship ladder match at Forbidden Door, Dante Martin pinned Lee Moriarty. In other selected results, Deonna Purrazzo choked out Thunder Rosa in a no disqualification match. The Blackpool Combat Club beat Rocky Romero, TMDK, and Leo Rush, and Hechicero beat Dalton Castle. After the match, Hechicero and the Gates of Agony beat up Castle until Matt Menard and Daniel Garcia made the save. And turning to Japan, the multi-promotional United Japan Pro Wrestling Group ran its second all-together event on Saturday from the Hokkaido Prefectural Sports Center in Sapporo. New Japan's Tetsuya Naito closed the show by pinning Pro Wrestling Noah's Jake Lee. Other one-on-one bouts saw Noah's Masa Kitamiya defeat New Japan's Tomohiro Ishii, while Stardom wrestlers Azumi and Starlight Kid wrestled to a 15-minute draw. The other 7 matches on the show were all tag team encounters of various sizes. In selected results, David Finlay, Gabe Kidd, and Yohei defeated Kaito Kiyomiya, Keno, and Alejandro. Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi topped Daiichi Hashimoto and Daisuke Sakamoto. And the team of Sanada, Taichi, and Yuya Uemura put down Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kento Miyahara, and Naomichi Marufuji. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the wrestling news. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.